Hey, what is up guys, it's Arodiad here. Welcome to our Pokemon Top 5 series. In today's episode, we're going to be counting down my top 5 most favorite water type Pokemon. Water typing did win out over fire typing by one vote. Judging by the last top 5 we did, which was top 5 grass. So keep in mind this is completely opinionated, so if you do not agree with it, leave your own top 5, top 1, top 2, whatever you want in the comment section down below. This is my list and it's probably not going to match yours, so feel free to let me know. Not only that, feel free to stay tuned to the end of the countdown where you can vote on which typing will be covered next week. But without further ado, why don't we hop straight into this top 5. Coming at number 5 for me is Lantern, and Lantern is one of those Pokemon that I've always liked to a certain extent. Pretty much the first time I ever played through any Pokemon game, it was Pokemon Gold on the Game Boy. Well, it was Game Boy Color, but I played it on Game Boy Advance. But pretty much, when you go through the game, you just don't know what you're doing for the first time, especially when you're young. I was just catching random Pokemon, putting them on my team and everything. And one of those Pokemon that I did up catching and I put on my team and trained and used was Lantern. And I really did like Lantern's design. Its typing is very cool. It's quite unique. I mean, I know Rodon Wash has the same typing, but that's just a form in my opinion. Lantern is the only real, I guess you could say, water electric type in my opinion. And not only that, it may not be the best in competitive standpoint. However, it does have a few certain niches, like it's quite bulky. It can be a special attacker if you really want it to. I just really like its overall design as well. Its design is very cool. I just love it. Lantern gets number 5 on the list. Coming in at number 4 for me is Crawdon, and Crawdon is one of those Pokemon that I have not really enjoyed using until 5th and 6th gen really happened, because Crawdon was brought out and it wasn't really that big of a Pokemon. I really did like Corphish from the anime and Crawdon, but I never really got to use it because I didn't really know where I could catch a Corphish. But not only that, when 5th gen happened, I'm pretty sure it got access to Aqua Jet, and then and not only that, it got an adaptability, I'm pretty sure, and then Gen 6 it got Dragon Dance, or it could be swapped order, I have no idea. But Aqua Jet, Knockoff, Dragon Dance, and then you can run Superpower, Waterfall, whatever, with adaptability is crazy strong. Crawdon is just a very good Pokemon. It's been buffed like crazy, and it's just a shining definition of what an ability and an updated moveset could mean for a Pokemon. Not only that, its design is really cool. I like the star on its head. I don't know why, but it looks like it's always kind of tired as well, with the droopy blackness in its eyes. But yeah, really cool Pokemon. Love its design. Deserves number 4. Coming in at number 3 is Slowbro, and Slowbro's strictly on this list for its appearance and its competitive use. For one, I love its appearance for the simple reason that it is just very derpy. It just looks at you, doesn't really know what's going on. But in the competitive scene is where it shines brightest. It is a massive tank, It has access to stalls such as Slack Off, Toxic, things like that. It's also got Carmine at its disposal, Psychic, Ice Beam, Scald, everything like that. It's Mega Evolution, crazy good. I'm pretty sure it's an Ubers because Battle Armor. None of that. If you don't want to even use Mega, Regenerator is a very good ability that you can use on it too. It's just very cool. The only problem with Slowbro I can think is I never really got to use it because as a little kid, my Pokemon knowledge came from the anime, and in the anime you needed a shoulder and to bite a Slowbro's tail, and that's how you got a Slowbro. But did I say Slowbro then? I meant Slowpoke, like you bite Slowpoke's tail. But anyway, pretty much I never got to use a Slowbro for the simple reason that I didn't know how to evolve it. I'd catch a Shoulder, I'd catch a Slowpoke, I'd put them in the daycare together, and nothing would happen. And I didn't really know what to do, so I never even bothered to level it up. But anyway, Slowbro is very cool. I love its design, its derpy face. It's a monster and competitive. Deserves number 3 on this list. Coming in at number 2 is Alligator, and Alligator has been with this channel since the first ever video I ever uploaded. If you guys have been following way back when the channel started, like more than a year ago, we started with a Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke challenge, and my commentary was terrible, everything was bad, but pretty much the starter choices, there were 3 starter choices. First was a Totodile, second was a Butterfree, and the third one was another Totodile, and I chose one of the Totodiles because Butterfree is just Butterfree. No one even speaks about it. But why did I say Slowbro? Alligator served me completely well. When it was a Totodile, it did well. When it was a Crocodile, it just destroyed. And for Alligator, it was amazing. It was always the all reliable throughout the whole Let's Play. I'm not going to spoil what happened, but Aqua, which is what we named for Alligator, because I was not creative with names. I may not be now, but I was even worse back then. It stuck with us for ages and ages, and it was the rock of the team. It was awesome. For Alligator, you're an awesome Pokemon. Not only that, with the ability, it has access to Dragon Dance, Aqua Jet as well. So it's pretty much got the Crawdon treatment. And it needs to get its hidden ability released, because its hidden ability is Sheer Force, which means that pretty much Ice Punch and Waterfall are just going to do more damage. But for Alligator's design, also, I never really touched on it. Awesome looking design. Awesome looking design. It's very cool. Deserves number 2 on this list. And coming in at number 1 on my top 5 most favorite water type Pokemon, you guys probably have seen this coming, Walrein. If you guys have been on the channel for quite a bit, you will know that there is Wop Wop the Walrein. Walrein, there we go. Pretty much it started in my Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke challenge way back. We caught a Celio. I named it Wop Wop. The simple reason that when it looks like it's when it walks, it looks like it's gonna make the sound wop 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 as it walks. So I named it Wop Wop. Awesome Pokemon. It served us quite well. It was never an official member of the team. Like, would end up bringing Celio back every now and then and toss him away, bring him back just for like gym battles and things like that. But he never got to reach Walrein status, and it really made me sad. But in the newest Let's Play, the Let's Play that's going on right now, a Pokemon Light Platinum Nuzlocke series, we are using a Walrein on our team. Wop Up the Walrein. It's a very strong member. It is a very good tank. You give it leftovers. It's got access to Ice Beam. You can teach it Scold in the newer gens. You got Surf. You got Rest, Snore. You got a whole lot of things. Walrein's design also is I love it. It's just very tubby. It looks like you just want to grab it by the face and just like jiggle it around like you do a dog's face and go, "Ooh, you good dog. Alright, who's a good Walrein?" But it's a very awesome Pokemon. I love it. Definitely deserves number 1 on this list. And there you guys have it. That has been my top 5 most favorite water type Pokemon. If you did enjoy this top 5, feel free to leave a like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Do the good stuff. Really helps me out. And as for next week's top 5, I'm going to be relinquishing, I guess you could say, that's a fancy word, relinquishing the voting onto you guys. So the 2 typings that we're going to be voting on is the returning fire typing, which did not win out, and the new coming electric typing. So out of those 2, fire and electric, feel free to vote. Keep in mind that this week's top 5 was just split by 1 vote. 1 vote. So your vote completely does matter. Follow my Twitter if you haven't. It will be in the description below. Don't really have much to say. This has been Arodiad. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.